Hey, it snowed last night. Alright, Radar, let's get this day started. I'm back from my walk. It's time to finish up some elements of my morning routine. My husband and I were listening to something earlier this morning, and it kind of bumped some of my stuff around in a different order, so I want to complete those things, and then I will be grabbing some breakfast and getting ready to start my work day. And oh, hi, Radar. How are you? You want to sit with Mommy, Radar? Oh my goodness, it is 5 of 9 and I'm sitting down to eat breakfast and to get yesterday's video loaded onto YouTube. I have to say I'm amazed. I have not been able to make breakfast before 9 in a really long time. And I know that getting up earlier since the new daylight savings time tripped over is really what has helped me out just to get this far. So anyway, I'm going to eat breakfast and get started. Breakfast done. Video online. And scoring out my 12-week year for things going on so far today. Sometimes one of the hardest things to do when you're an entrepreneur and you're just starting out is dealing with a lack of volume when it comes to clients. Ideally, you want to build up to the point where you have so many of them that you can't deal with them all, and you either have to hire somebody else to help you out, or you have to just say, no, I can't work with you. And so I'm still in the process of building up to this point. But this morning I had something really nice happen. I got a project request in my inbox. This is the guy that I have been talking to over the past month and a half. He has a YouTube web show that he wants some help editing, and so we've been talking back and forth about how to get me footage and whether or not I can take a look at his first episode and help him cut it and get it down to time. So today I finally got that email, so that work is going on my to-do list for this week, and I'm excited about when I have somebody like this who comes along and says, hey, I'm ready, I'd like your help, can you do this? Because that is what I specialize in, is getting stories cut down, helping people tell their stories. And so I really enjoy when somebody finally reaches out and says, hey, I'm finally ready. I just got a major task done off of my to-do list. I have finished emailing my leads for today. Something every entrepreneur and business owner must do is maintain your client relationships. You also have to make the time to follow up with new leads and to cultivate those into relationships. Now, this is part of the sales process, and a lot of people don't like doing it because they don't want to come off as sales pitchy. But I find that taking the time to get to know what people do, taking the time to ask questions and find out where their pain points are is critical to me being able to cultivate clients. I just got back with one of my clients, and one of my potential leads is what I should say. And they came back with saying, you know, we really can't afford this project right now. And I'm like, that's totally fine. I still want to maintain this relationship with you. And so I'll be reaching out to them again in the near future, just kind of saying, hey, is there anything we can do for you now? And that's kind of the key to maintaining those relationships and to cultivating relationships. You cannot just take a single no as a statement that somebody will never work with you, because the reality is that they might not be ready now, but they can be ready later. I moved back to the couch after taking the DOGOUT, and now I'm going to get to work on one of my clients, making some social media content for him for the month of December. And as I mentioned yesterday, I am recording my start and stop times so that my client knows exactly how long he's paying me for. Okay, it's almost 1 o'clock. It is time for lunch. And I'm going to take a break from the Gary Vee videos and start watching a video of one of my favorite park skaters, Bombahache. It could be Bombahatch. I don't know. She's Spanish. But she's amazing. Alright. Starting up again. Time to keep going. I want to get another hour in for this client before I stop, before my next break. I am 15 minutes into my rest period. I have gotten a major support email out for one of my clients, this one right here. And so I'm going to take my break, and then I'm going to tackle these projects here. That client that I need to review that I just got that project request for this morning, and then I've got some GoPro footage that I want to import into my computer from the skate on Sunday. Probably one of my biggest pet peeves is when you have to be your own IT manager. I tried getting some footage off of a GoPro that a friend of mine lent me after our skate park thing, thinking that this would be the simplest thing to get started while I was waiting for another project to load up. That way it could be running in the background, and it has completely frozen up this PC right here. So I'm trying to figure out why. It's the 11th hour, but we are getting our ballots in. Yay, election day. It's official. We're back from voting. Have the official little I voted stickers. These are the things that say that you voted, because apparently just putting in your ballot doesn't actually count. Robo, your head's covered up by a sticker. You said you wanted it on your forehead. There, you can be the happy Denver vote guy. So anyway, this is the end of today's video. Robo! This is the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed this one. I'm still waiting on some of this stuff from this GoPro to properly download. It keeps crashing my system, so I'll be working on that. Tomorrow I'm going to get to the reviewing of the video footage from my new potential client. And later on tonight I have a phone call with a friend of mine who lives in another country, like on the other side of the world. So I'm going to be up late. I might be up late tomorrow. So anyway, please like, share, and subscribe. Ciao.